when they see my tattoo, they just burst into laughter.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I am the butt of so many friggin' jokes you have no idea.
These people not only live with regret,
You want to zoom in on it first?
they come face to face with it every single day.
When people come in, they just want this tattoo gone so badly. I am covered in stupid.
My wife, she thinks that I have psychological problems.
If we don't cover this, we're gonna cut it off.
Sometimes people just come in with nightmares.
All right, you ready? Sometimes every tattoo I do in a week will be a cover-up.
I think most tattoos can be covered up if it's the right artwork.
It'll be worth it in the end, I promise.
Turn around, take a look.
Holy shit.
How long has it been you've been waiting for this?
12 agonizing years.
This is America's worst tattoos. Every year, billions of dollars are spent tattooing millions of Americans.
I generally tell people boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wives' names, generally a bad idea. You get divorced, you break up, it happens.
Do not get a girl's name tattooed on you.
We've all been there. We've all gotten tattoos and said, what the hell is this when we're done with it? We were young and we were stupid, and you know, you don't have to live with it anymore.
This worst tattoo victim was crazy to think his first tattoo wasn't going to get a laugh.
My name is Will Majors, and I have probably anywhere between 40 and 60 tattoos. I wouldn't dare clutter my body with something that didn't mean something, except for the tattoo that I want to cut my friggin' leg off because I can't stand this thing. Right after my 16th birthday, my dad took me to his friend who did tattoos, and here I am getting a damn Insane Clown Posse tattoo. Went to school the next day, and I did not get the reaction I thought I was going to get. Everybody's like, what were you thinking? I am the butt of so many friggin' jokes you have no idea. It's like a black cloud that follows me everywhere.
Hey, Will.
Hey,
Rather than becoming an amputee, Will decided to get a tattoo transformation.
My name is Megan Masker, and I've been tattooing for about 8 years now. I think that a lot of times people don't understand just how hard it can be to cover up a tattoo. You know, you have to come up with something not only that will cover up the tattoo, distract and hide it, but also that the customer is going to love. It's one of the hardest things to do in tattooing, I believe. So, why don't you tell me what's going on with this tattoo here?
Oh, it's terrible. I was 16.
16? Who let you get a tattoo at 16?
My dad had tattoos, so he was okay with it.
Oh, man. So he didn't know what you were getting, really?
He had no idea. And then I came home with it, and he took a look at it, and he was just like, that's what you got? And I was like, yeah, and he was not happy with it because then he knew right away what it was.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's an Insane Clown Posse tattoo. The very next day after I got that tattoo, I realized that I had made a huge mistake, and I don't want to have to, constantly explain a mistake.
I know you said you were interested in getting a Transformers tattoo, so I decided to go with more of, the full body design because it actually fits in perfectly, to do the cover-up, with a little background in here and there. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool spot.
I think it works perfect. Let's do this.
All right. Yep, that's the winner chicken dinner. I know what you're thinking. I can read your mind.
Here comes the pain. I want to get a Transformer on my leg because it was one of my favorite toys growing up. It's a piece of my childhood that I still carry with me. I still have a lot of the toys from when I was a kid, and it's something that, it's a part of me. I want to put it on my body because it's something I want to hold on to for the rest of my life.
It's the shin.
It's the shin, man.
While Meg wipes the tears of a clown away, check out this next terrible tattoo case who's a hopeless romantic.
I have 3 lovers that know about my ass tattoo, but I just don't want everyone to see it. You want to zoom in on it first? I first got a tattoo on my ass 12 years ago of a cherubim. It's a devil flying down my ass. And it's because when I was in high school, I had like the wildest sex. And he had this biggest grin like booty was heaven. So therefore, I got the demon baby on my ass. So when I propped it up, I know he was gonna look right at it. And he did, and backed up and said, "You got this because of me, didn't you?" I said, "Yeah, I sure did." I was always known as a good girl, so I got tattoos of angels. He made me naughty.
My name's Chris Heminger. I got the tattoo about 2 years ago. I was drunk. I called my buddy who does tattoos up, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, come over and do this tattoo for me." So, like any good friend, yeah, he came over and did the tattoo for me. It's horrible. I drew a trailer inside of a trash can. At the time, I was living in a trailer, and I thought it was funny. I started hating the tattoo probably about 6 hours after I got it, because I was sober at that point. I hate my trailer trash tattoo with a passion. I do think I have the worst tattoo. I've considered covering it up. It's probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I can't defend it, because it's true.
Kareen and Chris will just have to live with their bad tattoos. And back at the shop, Will can't wait to forget his red-nosed friend.
The faster you get that done, the better.
For the past 12 years, this thing has come up in conversation. I'm just tired of looking at this thing. It's just a burden on my existence right now.
Coming up, has Meg given Will the master disguise for his worst tattoo?
All right, so what do you think?
And later,
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Tattoos are a passion. It's art. It's art that you can take with you forever. I was 14 years old when I got my first tattoo. I love stars, so I figured I could start with maybe a little small star. The minute I saw it, I hated it. I thought about getting it covered up, and I thought that I would just kind of add to it to make it better. It was not in a shop. It was in a basement. I couldn't really see what he was doing the whole time. So by the time I was able to look at it, he gave it a baseball glove. He gave it a top hat. He just threw on some sunglasses and a bow tie, and it just looked like a dancing starfish. I looked at it, and I wanted to shank him in the face. When people see it, they go, "Oh, you have a tattoo? What? Oh."
when we left Will, he wanted to hang up his clown shoes and met with Meg for a tattoo transformation.
I have possibly the world's worst tattoo. If we don't cover this, we're gonna cut it off.
All right. Looks like we are done. You excited to check it out?
Absolutely.
Let's go. You like it?
I love it.
I think it covered up really, really well.
Yeah, you can't even see that thing anymore. I love this new tattoo. Like, it fit my leg perfectly. It covered everything. There's no trace of what was there before.
So how long has it been you've been waiting for this?
12 agonizing years. I'm actually glad I waited, 12 years to cover it, to meet Megan, to make sure that she was the one that did it, because she made it look perfect. It exceeds my expectations beyond my wildest imagination. It looks perfect.
Seeing somebody look at a tattoo that I do and say, wow, this came out better than I could have even imagined, is the best reaction I could ever get. And Will is really, really happy with it, and that's what makes me happy.
Will's new ink is complete, and he can proudly wear shorts again. But our next worst tattoo is still a work in progress.
My name is Amanda. My friend Jason at his house did my tattoo. It was supposed to be a My Little Pony, and it didn't really turn out like that. He said, okay, we're done. I look at my tattoo, and I kind of freaked out, and I was like, can't you finish my tattoo? It's supposed to be a My Little Pony, not a My Little Penis. I'm pretty sure Jason did my tattoo as revenge because I wouldn't have sex with him. I think that I have the worst tattoo. I'm definitely embarrassed around my dad or my mom. They're not really too thrilled that I have a penis tattooed on my back. I wish I could just get it covered up so bad.
Amanda wanted a pony, but only got its leg. So she went for a tattoo transformation.
I am Mike Pinto. I am from Denver, Colorado. Professionally, I've been tattooing for 13, 14 years. Sometimes people come in and they just have stuff that they've outgrown. Sometimes people just come in with nightmares. And that sense of transformation you can get is the transformation that the person has about how they feel about their tattoo.
Today I'm hoping to get a flower, peacock feathers, anything that'll cover it up.
And I'm just gonna doodle just some rough little shapes so I kind of get a general idea of the size and the shape. Just kind of rough out the shape of a rose, okay? Most of these people come in and they're very unhappy. They're like walking around with this turd on their back and going, hey man, help me, help me. The rose, they also make excellent cover-ups, and it allowed me to cover her tattoo, and besides that, it just looks good. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Alrighty, here we go.
While Mike gets to work on completing Amanda's new tattoo, check out this terrible tat who has a strange way of showing his love.
My tattoo is of my wife. This is actually a photo from our wedding day. She is a zombie. My wife is not a zombie in real life, having sex with dead people. That's not what I'm into. My wife was very quiet and said, that's nice, because she didn't want to tell me that she didn't like the new tattoo I got of her. Obviously, she thinks that I have psychological problems. This one was for me and not her. She's not very fond of it. I love it. It was my tattoo, not hers.
Mike's happy with his wife's deadly portrait and doesn't want to change. But back at the shop, Amanda can't wait for her new complete tattoo.
I personally think that I have the worst tattoo. I like flowers, I like roses and peacock feathers, and I like what they stand for. Pretty much I will be happy with whatever he does.
Coming up, did Mike go all the way with Amanda's tattoo?
Turn around.
Find out when we return. Embarrassed by her half-done phallic symbol,
People will see my tattoo and they'll make so many comments, it's ridiculous.
Amanda was long overdue for a tattoo transformation and met with Mike for a finished look.
All right. I think we are finished.
Yay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. All right, I want you to come right over here, turn around, take a look. What do you think?
Oh, I love it.
You kind of hid the cover up all down in this lower part of your flower. You kind of strategically placed it in the dark and used all this nice bright color. And you said you kind of like the eyeball things. That's why you like the peacock feathers, so they kind of look like that out on your hips. I think it looks great. What do you think?
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Excellent. I'm happy.
I love it. My thoughts on getting tattooed would be, don't go to a trailer park to get a tattoo. That's some great advice, I think. I'm in love with it.
Cool. Well, I'm glad I could help you out.
Thank you.
I'm Nick Buckaloo. I kind of got a bad story and I'm embarrassed about it. I just want the words, never give up. It's a good saying. And I'm sitting there on a pillow, laying down, all comfortable, fall asleep. For 4 hours. He's like, come on, Nick, wake up. Okay, what's up, man? And then I see all that. Not all this stuff. This is not what I wanted. And I go, what the did you do to me, man? I'm not into dice. I'm not into a full house. The diamond, it's the worst diamond I've ever seen. The grenade, well, I don't know where he came up with that. No, I do not want this. This is not my style. This boy went ahead and took me as a canvas, and I've been stuck with it. If you go into a tattoo shop, don't fall asleep.
Nick's catnap got him more ink than he'd expected. But our last worst tattoo was trying to one-up Hugh Hefner. And the end result was just bad.
My name is Tommy Duffy. I have a giant pink bunny rabbit on my butt cheek.
That is the worst tattoo I've ever seen, and it completely ruins his ass.
I wanted to take a Playboy bunny, you know, how the girls get the Playboy bunnies, but, you know, change it up, make a guy Playboy bunny. My bunny looks like it's completely strung out on drugs. And I said to the tattoo artist, dude, this is kind of, you know, crazy. It's bright pink, and it's huge. It just needs to go, and I would like to get rid of this giant pink bunny rabbit on my ass that looks like a donkey.
He had a perfect ass before the bunny came along. Now it's just in the way.
Tommy was ready to depart from his busted backside and met with Tim, the man with a tattooing plan.
Tommy, how you doing, man? Come have a seat. My name is Tim Pangburn. Been a tattoo artist for 14 years. I love doing cover-ups. In fact, a lot of the things that people hate about it is exactly what I love about it. It's unpredictable. You can't go in with a solid idea of exactly how things are going to turn out. I appreciate that.
Very nice.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
What do you think?
It's a pink bunny. All right, let's figure out what we're gonna do.
I'm definitely open to anything, dude. You know, shark sounds cool. You know what?
We could do a shark. We could do a shark maybe like swimming in like blood waves or something like that.
Blood's definitely cool.
Can we give him a derby hat?
Sure.
Okay.
I would take any tattoo but what's on his butt right now. Anything.
I mean, I'm gonna have to draw it on with markers. There's really gonna be no way for me to design that on paper.
I'm completely excited that that bunny's going away. I'm excited to see anything but that.
Do you want to kiss it goodbye?
Yeah. No thanks.
Coming up,
All right.
will Tim be able to pull off the ultimate transformation?
Off the bat, where I thought things were gonna have to go, can't go there. Oh man.
I have a large pink bunny rabbit on my butt.
Have a seat. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Tommy left his bad ink in Tim's hands, hoping he could give him a tattoo transformation.
Hey, looks like you mostly shaved for me, huh? Or you're just not hairy. You lucky man. God.
If I owned one, I would have wore a thong. Tim and I talked about doing a shark covering the bunny rabbit. That would be kind of cool, like a whole shark, you know, biting me in the ass kind of thing.
Off the bat, where I thought things were gonna have to go, can't go there. To hear your tattoo artist say, I have no idea how we're going to do this, isn't always like a comforting thing. Oh man. That's why I said I'm just gonna have to sit down and start drawing, because that's gonna be the only way to tell where things have to go. Covering up that pink is not gonna be that difficult. The outline's gonna be the hardest part, and just the size of it. It's a big tattoo already, so, I mean, I can only go so much bigger. All right. That hurts so bad in there.
While Tim gets to work with Tommy's one bad cheek, check out this terribly tatted case who's made multiple mistakes.
I love tattoos. I love the idea of it. I don't love my arm or my back or my rib cage or my hip. I like to call myself the queen of bad decisions for tattoos. I have a heart with an axe on my rib cage and it says butcher my heart. It looks bad. I have Venus of Botticelli on my thigh and one of her fingers looks like a penis. So that's not good. I have on my back like a tribute to my old boss named Amir. My fiance now, who was my boyfriend at the time, didn't want me to get it and we broke up, so I got it out of spite. 80% of the tattoos I have, I'm not proud of. I am covered in stupid.
Laura should think twice the next time she gets some ink. And back at the shop, Tommy's bun is almost done.
I think we're done. Now you're gonna wanna try to check this out in the mirror.
Holy look how nice my ass looks. It just came out perfect. You cannot see any trace of a tattoo whatsoever underneath of that shark. The bunny's completely gone.
I had to approach it different than I thought I was going to, like once I started drawing, but it worked great. I usually don't stare at men's asses for this long, but.
But when they look this good, you gotta make an exception.
That looks awesome. No, I really like your butt cheek.
My chick is completely cool with it. You know, as long as that bunny is gone.
You look so uncomfortable right now, though.
I know, I want to get my other leg through here so bad.
It's gonna hurt the white.
I poop like 4 times a day.
It really does too.
I would absolutely have to thank Tim for helping me out with my sex life. Yeah, dude. Very flippin' cool.
Awesome, awesome.